So today, we're playing the Ranger, and we've got a Prismatic Orb build. We're using unique item Pop, which attacks faster with more mana. With the Prismatic Orbs, we start off with a good bit of mana, but we may also target Din's Lamps on Pop, giving Pop some awesome DPS. But hey, check it out and let me know what you think of it. Okie dokie, let's go and jump to some ranked games with a random character and see who we're going to get today. So it looks like we're playing the Ranger. We do start off with a Whetstone, which is awesome, with a piggy bank. Not too bad. So first of all, we're going to be grabbing ourselves a frying pan. We're going to be grabbing a Lucky Clover with another piggy bank. And I said healing herbs, and I'm going to roll once. Now we definitely want to grab ourselves a pair of gloves, but that is crazy good that the garlic is on self-res. Yeah, we will be moving on for this round with this setup. So we are going to be looking to craft up some, potentially a Falcon Blade, since we did get an early pair of gloves with a Whetstone. And we could also try to go for crossblades, if we're extremely lucky. But hey, with the piggy banks, we do start off with a lot of max life, which is not too bad. However, opponent does have that battle rage with an axe. They're going to get that lifesteal, but definitely... Just pausing the video here very quickly, just to ask you to subscribe. It really helps me out. Thanks. Now let's get back to the video. Definitely not too bad. For now though, I'm going to grab this bit of storage, I'm going to grab our gloves, I'm going to roll, and I'm going to have to grab this wooden sword. But I'm going to roll once more because I do want to find ourselves a Whetstone, and we got extremely lucky by getting a second garlic, so we are going to be moving on once again. So in the next rounds, we're going to be crafting up a hero sword, and we're pretty much nearly there to get a Falcon Blade. All we need to do is find one extra pair of gloves, which is not going to be too bad. However, this opponent does have a lot of damage with double weapons, and yeah, we could be in a bit of trouble. However, we do start off with 10 extra max life with our piggy banks, and that might be our saving grace here. However, we've got a big old crit with a frying pan, so we'll never really know. I'm going to grab our wooden sword, I'm going to grab our Whetstone, I'm going to roll once more, and I definitely want to grab another Whetstone as well. However, I will be grabbing a short bow for now as well. But yeah, I will be moving on with this for now. Now I upgraded the short bow from the frame band because the short bow used up a lot of stamina. So it shouldn't be too bad. It should deal quite a bit of damage. We should still be able to get some max life with our piggy banks. And now it's only going to be 8 max life since we did move it around slightly, but still shouldn't be too bad. Potentially. Holy moly, it's actually looking way too close. And we barely survived. I was thinking that 2 HP was going to make a big difference. But hey, not too bad. Now we definitely want to increase the speed of our short bow. But hey, what are we going to go for? I think we're probably going to go for slime time. Looking for some gooberts. And yeah, let's take that for now. We're going to grab ourselves a Whetstone. I'm going to roll. Another piggy bank on sell. How greedy are we going to be? Way too greedy for now. And that's another freaking Whetstone, which we could craft up a hero sword. Or hero longsword. Which we are definitely going to do, but we are going to move on with this for now. So we have our little tiny goobling tagging our sharp bow, along with our slime time, and now we do have 3 piggy banks in, which is being way too greedy for sure. That's 3 gold extra per round, and I'm willing to lose this round for that extra gold for now. And unfortunately, that's exactly what happens. But hey, we got a hero longsword. Now the thing is, I kind of want this Mana Orb, and I'm going to roll. I'm going to keep rolling for now. Let's roll again. And we're going to need to grab an extra wooden sword, and let's roll one more time. And the reason why I took the Mana Orb is because I want to go for crit with staff with the crossblades. But unfortunately, I will be moving on with this for now. So we should be able to get a ton of max life. We're actually keeping up with this Pyromancer now. They only have 2 fire items inside their fire pit. But yeah, we should have a pretty decent setup with DPS. Not a whole lot of survivability, except with our tiny bits of healing from our slime time. But we should have a lot of DPS with that hero longsword. And not too bad. So we've got our pair of gloves. We're going to grab this stamina stack. We're going to roll. I'm going to keep rolling for now. Set of blueberries on sale for 1. I'm going to be taking. And I'm going to need this crit chance. However, we're not finding ourselves the items that we do kind of need. Now, I'm going to be moving on with this. So we have our goobling attacking a hero longsword. We have increased the speed of our short bow because it is a low stamina cost weapon, and increasing that speed is not going to be too bad for him. However, he still gets smashed by his opponents, unfortunately. It is what it is, and I haven't seen so much mana orbs for this long. Now, we probably should have been taking all these mana orbs, but maybe we do upgrade to Hunger Blade. We sell our short bow, we grab the stamina stack, this fanny pack, increasing the speed of our Hunger Blade. We add in a crit chance, and we craft up a Mana Thirst. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing for now. But it's going to be eating up a lot more stamina first, because the Hunger Blade, it does use up a lot more stamina than our little short bow, but it will give us some vampirism, which will give us some healing, and it shouldn't be too bad once we craft up this Mana Thirst. Our opponent is going to be dealing a lot of damage. They do have that guard power, which is going to be stacking up in power, and unfortunately, yeah, we do bleed on our life, which is pretty darn bad. But hey, we got a Mana Thirst, and right now I'm going to be going for a Meg Clover. I'm going to go for that Meg Clover. I'm going to roll. I'm going to grab ourselves a fanny pack. Let's grab this. Let's keep rolling. I'm not going to be taking any of these items. I'm going to keep rolling. Now, Bloody Amulet on sale for 4 I will actually be taking. I'm going to sell 2 garlics. And I'm going to grab this potion belt as well. But yeah, I'm going to be crafting up that vampire goobers. But for now, we'll be rocking on with this sort of situation. So we're still going to be increasing the speed of our Mana Thirst, because this is such a low stamina cost weapon that it's not going to matter too much overall. And it's going to be stacking up a lot of mana. And all those mana orbs that we did skip, we kind of want right now to go for big mana buff bomb. But awesome. Not too bad all this time. Now we are definitely going to be grabbing ourselves some prismatic orbs. We're going to go for big mana buff bomb. We're going to go for that prismatic orb type build, which is going to be a lot of fun. However, we're going to have our setup like this right now. And I do want to roll, looking for some more storage. We could grab ourselves another Gooberts. But yeah, we don't exactly want that. Let's roll one more time, and that's another Mana Orb. Holy moly. That is genuinely insane. I'm going to be super greedy. I'm going to leave in 1 extra piggy bank. And again, instead of starting off with 2 extra mana, I'm going to be crafting up a lucky pig. But we're going to be moving on. And once we craft up vampire goobers, we should be in a pretty awesome spot. Now, we do start off with an extra 10% crit chance, since we do have 2 luck. And once we start stacking up our mana, then our blueberries is going to be stacking up our luck, which does increase your crit chance. So yeah, this could be extremely fantastic. And actually, yeah, once we get our Mana Orb, we're going to get a big mana buff bomb, which can lead to getting to our Meg Clover win con a little bit easier. And holy moly, that is Mana Mastery. That's going to be extremely valuable to us. So we're going to be grabbing all this. Pumpkin, I'm not going to be taking. However, I'm going to grab this bit of storage. We could grab another Goobling since it is on sale. And yeah, I've never seen so much Mana Orbs. Genuinely. So unfortunately, I'd like to craft up another Lucky Pig, because placing it in this position, it does mean we're going to have an easier chance stacking up some mana. But the way it is right now, it's not going to be super ideal, to be quite honest, because it is only going to trigger off a Hero Longsword along with a Prismatic Orb. So unfortunately, we'll be moving on for now. But with our Mana Mastery and with our Mana Thirst, we should be able to stack up our mana much faster, get into a big Mana Buff Bomb, and with Mana Mastery in, we should be able to explode our Mana Mastery, getting a ton of buffs from this singular Mana Orb. And we should be able to stack up our luck, which does give us our Meg Clover win con, and awesome. Pretty darn smashing. Now we're going to grab you. We're going to grab ourselves a Mana Orb, and I'm thinking about taking the Shield of Valor here. I'm going to leave for now. That's another Prismatic Orb, which is going to be amazingly awesome for us. For now though, I'm going to roll once more, and I'm going to be taking this protective little purse for now. And we're going to be crafting up another Lucky Pig, but yeah, we're going to be adding in more luck. But we're going to keep moving for now. So we do start off with 9 mana, and once we get our second Prismatic Orb in, we should be able to stack up a lot more mana at the very beginning. And we should be able to proc our Mana Orb nearly instantly. And smashing. And awesome for sure, but now that is pop, which is going to be super awesome with our builds, especially with that Hero Longsword. So for this round, I will actually be taking pop, because pop is going to be super fast with our mana, and I do want to grab a second Hunger Blade as well. And I do want to craft up that Mana Thirst. But it does mean we can't grab our Prismatic Orb. I also want to grab a Jin's Lamp too, but yeah, we probably shouldn't actually be rolling whatsoever. That would be kind of smart. We're going to sell our piggy bank, and if we didn't actually roll there, we could have actually bought our Jin's Lamp. I'm going to sell one Goobling to actually grab Jin's Lamp. I'm going to take out one pair of gloves, and I'm eventually going to be placing it on Pop. Yeah, I will be moving on once again. So we will see how we get on with this for now. We're going to be using up a hell of a lot more stamina since we don't even have a banana. It's going to be super problematic, but our Pop is going to be dealing a lot of damage, especially with that Hero Longsword. And awesome. Definitely not too bad. Now we're going to grab you, and we're going to grab our Prismatic Orb for this round. So we did move our whole setup around, so we have our Acorn Collar only targeting our Mana Thirst Hero Sword and our other Mana Thirst, unfortunately. I do want to grab another Acorn Collar so we can target our Pop as the wall. We do have a Jin's Lamp on Pop because Pop is going to be super fast. And we do have our Mana Orb targeting our Mana Thirst Hero Sword and our Pop as well. And our set of blueberries. And with this Prismatic Orb, we do start off with 10 mana. And we do start off with 8 mana here. So that's going to be 18 mana, making it super, well, I say super easy. A lot more easier to reach our Mana Orb, and I definitely want to grab ourselves another Prismatic Orb as well. But I will be rocking on with this sort of situation for now. And we'll see how we get on with this. So all we need is some spikes so we can insta-proc our lamp. But unfortunately, our opponent's dealing a lot of damage with that Dancing Dragon. And yeah, that's big old burst damage, unfortunately. Now, I said spikes stacking, but we're not going to be taking a pineapple. We'll take that blue base. We're going to roll. We're going to grab this bit of storage. I'm going to keep rolling for now. And that is the second Jin's Lamp, which I'm going to take it instead of the pair of gloves. I'm going to sell the pair of gloves to roll for now. And I will be reserving the stamina stack, but we do need to start adding in a lot more luck. For now, we'll be venturing on. So I'm keeping our lucky pigs in this position. They're not going to be doing anything really, except being too luck for us. But hey, that's a lot of damage coming from us. We're stacking up our mana. We did get our big mana buff bomb. But I was going to say, unfortunately, it looked like we're about to end up losing, but we still managed to pull ahead. I was hoping that we get some of these ammets of energy, because then we could actually proc multiple Mana Orbs. But hey, we do end up with a 58 DPS. Mana Thirst being the vast majority of our DPS. Then a Hero Longsword, then our Blood Gubbers. And Pop really didn't do a whole lot. As for heals, we do have 29 healing per second, being our Vampirism being the large majority of it. Then as for block, non-existent. So we kind of need to increase our DPS to be big old burst builds, or increase our healing. So first of all, we're going to be taking our stamina stack, and I'm definitely going to be taking this crit chance. I'm going to be having it on Pop for now as well. Now I'm going to roll again, and for now we're going to be adding as much luck as possible. Although we do want to add in another set of blueberries, that way we can stack up a little bit more mana for ourselves at the very beginning. And let's roll again. One more time, and we're definitely going to be taking this amulets along with this little ladder bag. But hey, we're going to sell our gloves, we're going to sell our Star of Courage so we can take this for now, so we can add in even more luck. And yeah, this should be amazingly awesome because we do start off with 14 mana, 8 mana, I mean we're going to have 22 mana. And we should be able to stack up a lot more mana with this one orb on our Pop along with a Jin's Lamp. So yeah, can our Pop deal amazing damage? Unfortunately though, our opponents actually had a crazy setup with 3 Capitalist Comforts with a Dark Lantern and a practically large greatsword. This was an insane build, by the way. So unfortunately we did basically 0 damage at the very beginning. We still managed to deal 33 damage, 33 DPS per second, even with 75% damage reduction. Which is kind of absurd. But unfortunately, yeah, there was no way we could actually take on that build. And we're going to grab you. I was really hoping for something other than that Amulets of Alchemy. We're going to take a set of blueberries. And I kind of want to grab a third Jin's Lamp, even though we're not going to be able to proc multiple lamps. So we're going to take this leather bag. We're going to put this back to where it was. So actually, we're going to need to grab some block for Jin's Lamp. So I'm going to roll. That is another Mana Orb. I'm going to reserve it, but I'm still going to roll once. Twice even, and we're probably going to need to grab this armor. So yeah, I will actually be grabbing that holy armor, because if we don't start with any block, we can't really proc our Jin's Lamp. But with our tiny protected little purses, we can actually proc at least one of our Jin's Lamps, which is not too bad. And that is a high damage Holy moly, 172 DPS pop. Well, 71 DPS pop. But 172 DPS overall, which is absurd burst damage for sure. With 40 healing per second. Definitely not looking too bad. But hey, let's grab our mana orb. It would have been nice to craft up a moon armor. So maybe sell you and maybe we do grab you. And try to craft you up. I'm going to take a set of blueberries, but if we do want to craft up this moon armor, we're going to lose a lot of luck. Meaning that we're only going to have 12 luck at the very beginning, which is not ideal. So we're going to have to lose something. We're going to have to lose, since we're only going to have 12 luck, we either have to lose our armor or we have to lose our blood gubbers. Or we do have to lose pop in this situation. We'll call me crazy. I think we are going to lose our blood gubbers for now. We're just going to flip this over to this side. Move our mana mastery over so we do start off with more mana. Add in our set of blueberries too. And yeah, I'm going to be taking out our blood gubbers for now. So that could be a bit of a mistake. But yeah, we do start off with just enough luck to proc our Make Love Win Con. But can we keep up? Can our pop deal insane damage? And unfortunately, just barely not enough. So we do go down to our final life, which is pretty darn scary, but we do get a moon armor. Now we're going to grab ourselves a stamina stack. We're going to roll another set of blueberries. And I would like to grab this undead flamlet with the stamina stack. So we'll be taking this Amulet of Energy, which is amazing. That is extremely awesome first. I'm going to roll once more. I'm going to roll twice more. Now, I would love to take another mana orb with a stamina stack. Unfortunately, we do got to sell or take out a set of blueberries for now. I'm also going to have to take out another set of blueberries because we do want to add in our Amulet of Energy. And we should have just enough luck to activate our Make Level Win Con at the very beginning. So we're going to sell these blueberries. We're going to sell all this luck too. Because we do want to grab ourselves another mana orb. And we're going to replace one of our blueberries for it, because with our Amulet of Energy, we should be able to proc our mana orbs much easier, and our Amulet of Energy, and our Jin's Lamp as well. Meaning that this pop should be able to deal a lot of damage. But hey, is this going to be good enough? Can we win out? We'll just have to see. But yeah, we will be moving on, and we're going to see. Now, our opponent does have a Cap of Discomforts. We're going to be in a bad spot, but not too bad. We are going to begin a Nocturnal Locklifter Reaper. And this pop should have 43 DPS, and awesome, the fight's already over. Holy moly, that was a super quick fight. And we managed to deal almost 200 DPS. Between our Mana Thirst, our pop, our blood gubbers, Hero Longsword, a lot of damage. As for heals, yeah, we have 144 healing right now, which is pretty darn smashing. And as for block, 140 block. So honestly, not a freaking bad setup. But hey, definitely a super fun build. Now, we only did survive one life left, but let's go and see just how much rank point we actually managed to get. +9 rank us up a decent bit. But anyways, I'm going to leave you here for now. Just want to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, or even consider subscribing. And I hope to keep looking for the next one. I'll see you next time. Okay, we're back in history, and we're going to see if we can survive going up again. Big ol' Busted Blade. They're going to be dealing a lot of damage, but so are we. And yeah, not too much of a problem. Big old pop dealing insane damage. But hey, we're back in the history, and we're going to begin another Nocturnal Locklifter build. But they do have blood gubbers, and they do have the Heart of the Cards. And that's big old burst damage. Okay, we're back in history. We're going to begin a Holy Prismatic Sword. And can they outscale our big old flat damage? Definitely not. Okay, we're going to begin a crazy looking Pandemonium Excalibur Gearboard Guardian type setup. Now, can we actually out survive or deal enough damage? And yeah, we definitely can.